Well, good afternoon, boys and girls. This is Miss Debbie, and I appreciate you for joining me with Story Time with Miss Debbie. Today, we're going to do My Fantastic Field Trip. This book is written by a gentleman that I've read books from, Dave Ramsey. This is to help you learn about saving money. He does a really good job, and if you will pay attention and listen, then you can learn some really good tips. So I hope you enjoy it. My Fantastic Field Trip. Junior discovers saving. Today was not a typical day at school. Today was a day of the fantastic field trip to the Dollar Bill Show. Junior had waited so long. His favorite TV show was Dollar Bill's Adventures, and now Junior was going to meet Dollar Bill. Junior heard the school bell, and then the loudspeaker hummed to life. Good morning, children. This is Principal Woodburn, and as you know, today is the day of the fantastic field trip to Dollar Bill's Adventures. We will be loading the buses in 15 minutes. I'm asking that you form a straight line and that each of you talk with your inside voices during the bus loading procedure. I look forward to going on this field trip with you today and will be dismissing each class to load the bus shortly. Junior raised his hand and asked his teacher, Miss Harper, if he might lead the line to the bus. Yes, Junior, you may lead our class, answered Miss Harper. Junior walked to the front of the room to start the line. Billy Hampton ran to stand right behind Junior, and soon the entire class was lined up to load on the bus. Principal Woodburn came to the door and asked Miss Harper, Is your class ready to go? Yes, sir, replied Junior. Answering for Miss Harper, Well, Junior, you seem very excited to go to Dollar Bill's Adventure Show. Yes, sir, Principal Woodburn exclaimed Junior. Dollar Bill's Adventures is my favorite TV show. We'll lead the way to the bus, said Principal Woodburn. Junior led his class down the hall and out the door to the school bus. Soon the bus took off and they were on their way to Dollar Bill's Adventures. How do you know so much about the Dollar Bill Show? Asked Erica, one of Junior's friends. Before Junior could answer, Billy Hampton leaned across the aisle and said in a TV star voice, It's about life, love, and pursuit of piles of cash. All the children began laughing. Well, Erica, replied Junior, Dollar Bill does talk about money, but he teaches you how to take care of your money so your money will take care of you. Mr. Woodburn joined in. Yes, children, just like Miss Harper teaches you to read, to count, and do your math. Dollar Bill teaches us about how to use our money in the best way as we get older. There's Dollar Bill's studio, cried Esther. Right up the road was a big building with a sign that read Dollar Bill's Adventures. Hooray! Woo! Yelled the kids. The bus came to a stop in the parking lot. Principal Woodburn and Miss Harper had all the children form a straight line. Junior was still leading the group with Billy Hampton next in line. The children walked into the building and went into a big room that had a lot of chairs and a platform up front. They had just been seated when suddenly a voice boomed from the speakers. Please welcome to the stage America's most trusted financial hero, Dollar Bill. All the children jumped to their feet and applauded and cheered. Junior jumped the highest and yelled the loudest. Dollar Bill burst onto the platform and said, Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Dollar Bill's Adventures. I'm glad you are here today. We have a lot to learn about money. How many of you earn money by doing chores around the house or helping your neighbors? Or maybe you get money for your birthday and you save it in a piggy bank in your room, asked Dollar Bill. Almost all of the children raised their hands. Good, said Dollar Bill. We are going to learn how to take care of your money so your money can take care of you. Let's say I can earn $5 for making my bed and doing my chores all week. I work very hard, and at the end of the week, I have 5 $1 bills, said Dollar Bill. He pulled some money out of his pocket and counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the very first thing I need to do with my money? Asked Dollar Bill. We need to give some money to help others, Christina yelled. Exactly, said Dollar Bill, and he placed $1 in an envelope marked Give. We need to give money to help others. What is something else you can do with your money? Asked Dollar Bill. Erica yelled, Buy toys. Yes, replied Dollar Bill, you can buy toys. And he put $1 in an envelope marked Spend. When we want to buy something, we need to have money to spend. But there's another envelope that we need to put money in before we start spending. Can anyone think of what envelope that might be? Asked Dollar Bill. Junior jumped to his feet and yelled out, You need an envelope to save money. You're right, young man, said Dollar Bill. You must have an envelope marked Save. Dollar Bill's favorite helper, Laura Mays, the amazing one, climbed onto the platform with a big envelope marked Save and handed it to Dollar Bill. You must save money, said Dollar Bill. Then he took $3 and placed them in the save envelope. Let's see if you can help me figure out why we need to save money. What would happen if you spent all of your money on toys and then your teacher needed you to buy some school supplies? Asked Dollar Bill. You would not be able to get the proper school supplies that your teacher requested, replied Principal Woodburn, because you would not have any money to purchase them. That's right, said Dollar Bill. And if you couldn't get your supplies for school because you had spent all your money on toys, that would be sad, said Dollar Bill. You need to save money for an emergency. And that's when something happens that you're not expecting, but you need to be ready for. My grandmother says you need a rainy day fund, said Dollar Bill, as he popped open a big red umbrella. Just like when it rains, we need an umbrella. When we have an emergency, we need an emergency fund, explained Dollar Bill. We need to put some money in the save envelope for emergencies. There's one more reason we need to save money. Can anyone think of it? Asked Dollar Bill. None of the children knew the answer. They had learned to give some of their money to help others. They knew to take some of their money and spend it on things they needed and wanted. Why do we need to save money? They wondered. I don't know, Dollar Bill, said Tiffany. Tell us why we need to save money. Dollar Bill said you need to save money for your future. When you get to be a big kid, you may want to buy a car or go to college. So you need to save money for when you get big. Again, Laura Mays, the amazing one, came to the platform. This time she had a big sign. The sign read Ben and Arthur. Dollar Bill pointed to Ben and said, Take a look at Ben. He started saving money when he was very, very young. Ben saved his chore money and did not spend it all, but Arthur did not save when he was very young. He waited until he was big boy. And look what happened. Boys and girls, said Dollar Bill, Ben saved enough money to buy a car when he got big, while Arthur was still walking. Wow, thought Junior, I want to have a car when I get big. So don't forget you must save money, and you need to start right now, said Dollar Bill. Today I have taught you to take care of your money in 3 envelopes: give, save, and spend. So your assignment is to go home tonight and get your envelope started. Start saving. Dollar Bill waved goodbye to all the children and all the children screamed, Thank you, Dollar Bill. Well, boys and girls, didn't we have a wonderful time at Dollar Bill's Adventures? Asked Miss Harper. Yes, screamed all the children. Then Principal Woodburn had the children form a straight line, and they loaded back onto the school bus. Later that evening, Junior told his parents about his day. Junior said, Today we had a fantastic field trip to Dollar Bill's Adventures. I learned so much. What did you learn, Junior? Asked Dad. Junior pulled all his money out of his pocket and placed it on the table and asked his mom for 3 envelopes. Then Junior explained what he had learned on his fantastic field trip about giving, saving, and spending. On the first envelope, he wrote give. Dollar Bill said we need one envelope for giving, and Junior placed a couple of dollars in his giving envelope so he might help others. On the second envelope, he wrote spend. Dollar Bill told us to put money in this envelope so we'll have money when we go to buy something, said Junior. Then Junior placed a few of his chore dollars in the spending envelope so he would have money to get toys and school supplies. Finally, Junior took the third envelope and wrote save. Before we spend money, Dollar Bill taught us to add money to this envelope. I need to save money for a rainy day. You know, an emergency. So I'll be ready when something unexpected happens. So Junior placed a few dollars in his savings envelope. Then Junior said, I need to save money for one more thing. What's that? Asked his mother. I need to save money for my car, announced Junior. Dollar Bill says I need to save money for the things I want in the future when I get to be a big kid. And that I need to start now and not be walking like Arthur. Both of Junior's parents began to laugh. Yes, Junior, said Dad, you need to save and you need to start now. Junior placed a couple more dollars in his save envelope and began to laugh with his mom and dad. Junior hugged his parents and said good night. He picked up his 3 envelopes, give, save, and spend, and took them to his room. As he climbed into bed, he thought about all that Dollar Bill had said. Junior decided, no matter what, I'm going to save money for my future when I get to be a big kid. Soon Junior was fast asleep, dreaming about the car he would have when he got big. Well, there you go. So you guys know what you need to do. Make you 3 envelopes and start giving, spending, and saving your money. Hope you enjoyed the story. See you guys tomorrow.